My goal is to become a billionaire, and I'm almost there, but I need something to push my net worth up that last 1%. So I'm gonna make a Fortnite map, because every map creator is now a millionaire, and I want some of the action. The only problem is, I don't want to spend years delicately crafting a perfect fun map that takes decades of programming and game development knowledge, and changes people's very understanding of what's possible in Fortnite. No! I need a map that will make me millions of dollars in less than a week. So the plan is simple. I have to make the most successful map in Fortnite history in 24 hours. And if I don't achieve that, the top comment becomes my intro for the next video. So the first thing I needed to do was come up with a groundbreaking genius idea. Something that's never been seen before. Something so revolutionary that people have to play it, or else they'd be haunted by the thought of what they missed out on. And that's when it hit me. A rocket ship. Yep, just a big old rocket. And the idea was, when you joined the map, you'd have 30 minutes to earn yourself a ticket by doing various challenges. And if you didn't, you'd miss out on the epic rocket launch sequence. You have to try all over again. This was the perfect idea, because I didn't actually have to make a good game. Instead, I just used people's fear of missing out to force them to play the game that they aren't even enjoying, and waste 30 minutes of their life for a lackluster rocket ship animation. And you know, when I say it out loud, it kinda sounds like I'm just using little kids to make money. Oh well, that's what all good businessmen do. And so I officially started a timer, after creating the map and naming it Final Countdown. And the first thing I wanted to do was make the rocket. Because of the time constraint, I chose to use the Season 4 event rocket. The next was the timer, and it needed to induce fear into the people playing my map, because that fear would motivate them to keep playing for the full 30 minutes. And with that done, I moved on to making the first challenge, which would be parkour. But then I got distracted and decided to start building the next challenge. Except that I realized I needed to change the island settings first, so I did that. But then it only made sense to add the spawn pads next, so I did that, while watching Clix's stream in the background. But don't worry, I got back to making the second challenge just after. However, I need to write some code for this, so I just decided to import some code from a different project, and that would end up helping a lot later on. And the idea for this challenge would be that you can crank 90s, and if you made it to the top in time, you'd earn a coin. I also grabbed some UI elements from the other game to show how many coins the player had, and whipped up a quick coin collection message. And then I tried out the challenge, but it was too easy considering that I have 5 seconds left over. And I may have added some brain rot, which turned out interesting, but kinda just stood there lifeless, except for one kept staring me down and then eventually chased me. I still have nightmares about that too. But you know, I had to lock in again and get back to work. So I did that by full PC controlling. And all of this was happening while I was still ignoring the parkour that I had started earlier. So the next thing to do would obviously be finish the parkour, right? Nope. Here I am using free models I found online to build the next challenge. And this one would just be a simple farming task where the player had to collect a certain number of vegetables to earn a coin. But when I tried to look at it in game, this is what happened. Okay. Yo, what? Bruh, I think I did something wrong. Guys, I think I broke it. And turns out I just needed to update my Fortnite client to see the models I'd added. But I also noticed that were causing errors, which would become a trend throughout the video. But then I had to implement some code to spawn and pick up the vegetables. And while I was at it, I also added some text and a progress bar to track how many vegetables or other objectives the player had collected, and how many they needed to earn a coin. The only problem was the progress bar wasn't actually showing, and I couldn't even pick up the vegetables. But at least the building challenge is now actually difficult, which is going to be very unfortunate for the Switch players on 12 FPS. But hey, I finally remembered about the parkour area, and I did a quick run of it. And then made some moving platforms and a couple of checkpoints.
I kicked the ball behind the goal line, was a striker for my whole life. Got a katana while most guys got a stone knife. I got an engine always traction.
And of course, I had to add a staple of all children's games. Roblox. Yep, gambling. and I didn't finish the parkour because I was working on a prize wheel. The prize wheel was going to give the player some weapons, but more importantly, it had a chance to give the player a coin, but only one, obviously. And don't worry about that other prize with a picture of a tombstone. I'm sure it's nothing. Yeah, if you land on the tombstone, you kind of die and lose all your inventory. But at least you don't lose your coins. Huh? And look at this. The farm actually works. What am I working on now? Oh, it's just Tetris in Fortnite. And before you call me a liar, because there's no way I would have been able to do this in 24 hours, along with the whole other map on top of it, just know, I'm built different. No, I'm just kidding. I actually just stole this code from another one of my projects, so I didn't have to do too much work to add this to my map. Okay, this is not supposed to be happening, but at least the blocks are spawning correctly. Okay, now I got the Tetris working, but for legal reasons, it's actually called Tetriz, and has nothing to do with Tetris. Completely different game. And matter of fact, Tetris is not even a game, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle, Brian.
So you can't even compare it to Tetris. And now, it was time to work on the main spectacle, the rocket launch. So I added an area in the rocket for the players that managed to get a ticket. And then I yoinked this super cool skybox texture that I found online. But the editor didn't like it because it was massive.
And you know what else is?
Anyways, I fixed that. And wait, this isn't right. Wait, let me just, oh god, not this again. Hold on. Okay, this looks better. And then I remembered there needs to be a way to exchange your coins for a ticket. So I made a ticket stand and added a UI component to show when you had a ticket. Ta-da! And I also grabbed a few AI songs from this website because copyright songs are like impossible to find. Then I made a cinematic sequence, and as you can tell, it's gonna be amazing.
Oh, no.
And this is how it looks in game. And I'll leave the ending as a secret. I also added this. So make sure to stick around because I'm going to show this to my cousin and get his reaction to it. But I wasn't done with making tasks just yet because I added a lumberjack area where the player can chop down 500 trees for another coin. And I stole even more of my previous code to make this one. And you'll see why in a second. So this is the final version of this challenge. And as you can see, the code I added gave the trees a simple falling animation, and every time you hit a tree you get a chance for an explosion or lightning to knock down other trees. And I'm now one step closer to my goal of being evil Mr. Beast. And in other news, these guys now work. Except they don't really walk close enough to you to be in attack range, so they kind of just walk up to you and stand. But that's an easy fix. I proceeded to paint some dirt paths to guide the players towards each task. And make the vegetables regrow when they get close to running out. And I thought 7 challenges wasn't enough, so I added a guard spawner so that the player had to unalive 14 of them to get another coin. The key thing to note is the player only needs 7 out of the possible 8 coins in order to secure their ticket, just in case one of them breaks or, I don't know, World War III happens. And I almost forgot to add an introductory sequence to explain how to play the map and why their entire life depends on it. So I did that, and this is what it looks like. And with that, the map is complete. Let me just make a quick description for the map. These are the 2 thumbnails I'm going to be using, and yes, they were made by AI. I know I'm really talented, but yeah, that's about it. So let me just publish it. So apparently my map actually has 17 people on it. Let's see if I can find anyone. I guess I didn't find anyone. People just joined my game. Alright, I gotta flex in the skid. Okay, why are there 4 kids in this? As I expected, the kids like gambling. Who could have guessed that?
I lost everything.
Watch out, bro, watch out.
Oh crap!
Bro, why does no one care about the Tetris? This guy's just getting addicted to gambling. I swear he's been here for like 10 minutes now.
Come on, Ronaldo! Come on, Ronaldo!
He died. Oh my, this guy just stole his loot. No wait, this guy's still gambling. Oh my. Okay, this is actually bad. I did not expect this to happen. You good, bro?
No.
And now it was time to invite my cousin and get his reaction to my map. And I'll ask him to rate the map at the very end. You see the giant rocket in the middle?
Oh yeah?
The rocket launches. And you need to have a
Oh,
ticket
yeah?
in order to be on the rocket when it launches.
We gotta do 6 coins, how's that? No,
can't-
I'm
you
those
can't
Asian
negotiate
guys
the
that
price of a
turn down
ticket.
the prices.
No, you can't
No,
negotiate it. No,
6
no,
coins,
no, no.
6 coins.
No, that's not how this works. But you guys are really not good. This is gonna take a long time for you to do this. Okay?
Superman cannot even do this. I bet Superman couldn't do this too.
But I did it first try,
But-
what do you mean? And then my cousin and his friend proceeded to fail at this parkour for the next 30 minutes. And I don't even know how that's possible.
No.
Let me on, let me on.
Fuck.
Let me on.
Go. No. Let me cook. Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
okay. Unfortunately, you're not done with the parkour yet. And you have not reached the checkpoint.
Ah, what the hell?
So if you fall, you go back. No. Oh my.
No.
No.
So, boom.
So fast.
Wait, you can mantle on it? That's impossible. You cannot.
Come on, bro. Guys, I think it's time
I'll
to
show
hang
you
it
what I
up.
mean.
I think it's time to give up on the parkour.
Captain, with one more shot.
Hey.
Oh my god. Oh,
I did it.
Okay, be careful on this one. No. Yep.
Where do I go? Up there. I hate
Okay,
this.
can we restart now?
Yeah,
Wait,
restart.
give us one more chance.
You're
Captain, do you
expensive.
believe in me?
I do not at all. I do not believe in you at all.
You should, well.
Okay, I believe in you. I believe you can do it. You can do anything if you put your mind to it.
Alright, yeah.
You can do it. You can do anything.
Yep.
You can even complete a simple parkour without dying 200 times in a row.
Oh yeah. GG.
Hey, I'm on it, right? I think I can still do it. Let's go,
I guess
bro.
you're-
I'm
yeah,
going
you are
out
on the
with
rocket, I guess. that will work.
I'm going.
See ya.
I'm doing it.
Don't
Let's
fall
go,
off.
bro. I'm up. Hey guys, I scammed him. I think you guys can fit with me. Like, someone go on the left.
Hola, bye baby.
Yep. What?
More.
Do not walk off. What is happening? Just stay still. Stay still. Okay, the rocket stopped moving, but we are still on the rocket. Don't look down.
Oh, hello. Hey, get away from me. Let's go.
Alright, how would you rate it out of 10?
I'm saying 69 out of 100.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
But I'll give that a 8.2 out of 10.
Yeah. Whoa.
You better watch it.
If you don't like this video, you are an idiot sandwich. I know
Wow.
eat you. And me and Seth College will gobble you up.
Wow. That, I mean, clearly, the person watching right now has to like and subscribe.
Yeah,
That's the
see?
only way. Otherwise, you will get eaten. So yeah, I'd say my map is pretty good. And if you want to play it for yourself and boost that play account, like, please do it, please. Okay, I need it. I'm pretty much poor. Guys, I worked really hard on this map. It took me a whole day. It took me one day. That's a lot of time. If I don't make $1 million off it, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Whatever. If you're not gonna play the map, you might as well subscribe then. You know, you watched the whole video, you made it this far, you're not even gonna play my map. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks for watching, bye.